What's going on today? We're going to be talking about a Roth IRA, what it is, why you need to get one of these, and how you can actually become a millionaire through investing in a Roth IRA with very little risk. What's going on, guys? My name is Nate, and welcome back to the channel. On this channel, we talk all about investing, personal finance, and entrepreneurship. So if you're new here, you might want to consider subscribing so that you don't miss any videos like this one. And guys, this is going to be one of the most important videos that I've made in quite a while. This is something that if you stick through with this and you utilize the Roth IRA, which is essentially just a gift or a loophole to investing given to you by the federal government, you will have an extremely high chance of having hundreds of thousands, probably millions of dollars in untaxed income. Now, this is by far one of the best ways to invest, especially if you're young and if you're not making a lot of money right now. That is perfect. It's absolutely perfect for a Roth IRA. So first of all, we need to understand what a Roth IRA is. And there's a lot of confusion and misconceptions over Roth IRAs, but essentially a Roth IRA in itself is nothing. All right, so think of it like a shell or an empty house, and you can fill this house with any type of investment of your choosing. So the great news about this is that if you're handpicking stocks, you can do this through a Roth IRA, and you can save tens of thousands of dollars in the process. Now, I'll explain this in just a minute why you can do this, but you can put just about any type of financial asset imaginable into a Roth IRA. So this means stocks, bonds, CDs, bank accounts, mutual funds, ETFs, and a slew of other financial assets. Now, IRA stands for Individual Retirement Account, and you can put up to $5,500 into this account per year as of 2017. And when you turn 59 and a half years old, you can take out all of this money that's been piling up and compounding, and it's all tax-free. So you already paid your taxes on this when you initially invested your money. All right, so let's say you have a job and you put $5,500 a year into your Roth IRA account. Now, that money that you're putting into your Roth IRA account has already been taxed by the federal government. And let's say that your original $5,500 turns into, say, $7,000 over the course of a year. Now, you've just made $1,500 this year, and you don't owe a single penny of that money to the federal government. Now, this is an opportunity to make untaxed income in the U.S. It's incredibly difficult to come by this in the U.S. to see an opportunity to make untaxed income. So you definitely want to take advantage of this. Now, if you just think about it, if you're not using a Roth IRA, you're going to be paying capital gains tax on your investment earnings, paying long-term and short-term capital gains tax, which probably aren't going to be any lower when you retire, especially considering the fact that current tax rates are very low right now in comparison to their historical rates. So some people are concerned that once they put money into their IRA, that they maybe won't be allowed to withdraw the money from that account without paying a penalty until they're 59 and a half years old. But here's the thing, guys. You can at any time withdraw your initial contributions from your Roth IRA account. So if you invest $3,000 into your Roth IRA account, you'll be able to take out that full amount without having any penalty. The only thing you can't do is withdraw the money that you've earned in your account until you're 59 and a half years old without a penalty. Now, of course, if you ever need to take out like all of your money, you can certainly do that, but you will pay a penalty if you're taking out your earnings on your Roth IRA account before you turn 59 and a half years old. Now, if you're young, the Roth IRA is definitely something that you're going to want to take advantage of, and there's two reasons for this. First of all, the younger you start investing, the more time your money has to compound. And as quoted by Albert Einstein himself, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. So that's just a nice little quote there that I like to live by with compound interest. It's really amazing what you can do with compound interest. So guys, take advantage of compounding your money when you're young. It's going to have a massive effect on your net worth in the future. But the second reason why it's so great to utilize a Roth IRA at a young age is because the money that you're putting into your Roth IRA account is post-tax money. And if you're young, well, you're probably not making a great deal of money, which means that you probably are in a lower tax bracket, meaning that you might only pay like a 10 or a 15% tax on your initial investment instead of paying a 39+% tax when you're ready to start using the money. And so this kind of goes to show that if you're making a considerable amount of money, that a Roth IRA is probably not for you. You want to be in a lower tax bracket when you're investing into your Roth IRA. And eventually at some point, you're probably going to want to veer away from investing in a Roth IRA when maybe you're in your 30s or your 40s. Once you're making more money than you were making when you were, say, 22 years old, paying a 15% tax rate. So eventually, you're going to want to get away from a Roth IRA, go into maybe just a traditional IRA. But let me just ask you a question. Do you think it's possible to make $1 million in untaxed income using just the Roth IRA? Well, of course you can, because otherwise I wouldn't bring it up. So just take a look at this chart. If you started at age 18 and you invested the maximum amount allowed into your Roth IRA account every year, which is $5,500, your account will be worth over $1.3 million, and that's assuming a 7% growth rate. There's a good chance that you can see a much higher growth rate, especially if you're diligent about investing and you're reading books and you're taking all of this information, gaining experience, and even something such as a 9% annual growth rate can increase your Roth IRA to nearly $2.5 million. And the best part about this is that these numbers are after inflation. Inflation is usually about 2 or 3% per year, and I already accounted for that in these calculations. So guys, I'm begging you to just go out and open a Roth IRA account immediately after this video. Don't wait until after dinner. Don't wait until you have enough money to invest, because you can start a Roth IRA account with literally only a few dollars and just get the ball rolling. It's so easy to just push this off until tomorrow, and you know exactly how that works. You know, tomorrow turns into next week, which turns into next month, which turns into next year, which turns into never. So just get it started, and you'll see that, you know, maybe even if you don't invest that much into your Roth IRA account, it's a great idea. I mean, I'm only 19 years old, and I started when I was 11, but I always knew about the Roth IRA. I always knew how great of an opportunity it was, but you know what happened? I continued to push it off year after year until I finally opened a Roth IRA account last year at the age of 18. So guys, go out and open a Roth IRA account immediately after watching this video. Thanks so much for watching, and just remember that you and only you are responsible for the financial decisions that you make. So just keep that in mind. You have control of your financial future. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll get back to you. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comment section below as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.